Well, hello y'all. Pirates are here going live with a continuation of our Type Null hunt. Last time we got 100 checks in testing the capture card out, and that worked out really nicely. So I decided to bring that back to you again. Hopefully you get a nice quick hunt, but either way, we could be in for the long haul, who knows. But until then, welcome on in, Phantom. Hope you're doing wonderful, bud. And let's go ahead and get started. Alright, not shiny a first check, we go again. Alright, no shiny there. Got your final shiny Sprigatito staying 15 left orgs. Yeah, I saw in Discord, Phantom. That's awesome. Congrats. Alright, not shiny, we go again. Kind of bored to do a second playthrough of Star Scarlet? That's up to you, Star. If you think that'll be entertaining, go for it. My recommendation, if you do decide to do that, would just be to do it on a second account. This way you don't have to delete your save file in case you want to do some post-game stuff later. But welcome on in, Star. Welcome on in, Data. Hope you're both doing fantastic. 2 more shiny Quaxley to finish Gen 9 starters. Nice, nice. Yeah, I think I have like 2 Fuecoco and 1 like Sprigatito or something. That's my collection of Gen 9 starters. I'd have to double check. Not shiny there. Did I get Jirachi? No, Star. I got my DS capture card in though, so I decided to move on to this hunt for now. I'll probably go back to the Jirachi at some point. So yeah, that hunt is currently on hold. Trying to be Classic mode in Poke Road with the spliced Pokemon so you can unlock the Final mode. You need to. Nice, Data. Good luck. No shiny. We go again. The Gyarados is rather strong. Yeah, Gyarados is usually a pretty strong Pokemon, as long as you keep it away from electric attacks. Alright, no shiny. It's only 200 waves. You just got to 165 when you noticed I was live. Gotcha, Data. So you still got a little ways to go, including like the Eternatus fight. But yeah, good luck and good skill with that. You just beat Lysander. Nice. I didn't even know he was in Pokerogue. Alright, no shiny. add a spin to this run, anything you could add? I mean, you could do a shiny badge quest. I know some people have had fun with that. It's kind of grindy for me, so I probably wouldn't do that. But if it's up your alley, that's definitely an option. Or maybe you could do, like, force yourself into set mode. Because Scarlet and Violet, you don't have the option to do set mode. You have to do that, like, manually every single turn, but you could do that. A shiny badge quest. So in a shiny badge quest is where you have to catch a shiny before every gym battle. And in the case of Scarlet Violet, every gym battle, every Titan, and every Team Starbase. So you'd wind up with a total of, like, 18 shinies or something. Lysander is the last one they added. They didn't add Skull or Yell. Okay. Alright, no shiny. Yeah, for my taste, it's a little grindy, so I probably wouldn't attempt a shiny badge quest unless it was, like, literally live. Yeah, Star, that's kind of why my mindset on it, too. See, I don't blame you, but you could always do, like, set mode. Like, because Gens 1 through 8 had set mode, Gen 9 doesn't. But you could still, like, just refuse to switch out your Pokemon in battle and add a little extra challenge that way. Can't wait to reach the final area. Nice data. Sounds like it's going to be a good time. Only if you have... Oh, for some reason in Pokerogue, only in Classic Mode you can catch Paradox Mons. Only if you hatch them before. Interesting. Weird that you can even hatch them in the first place. See, I think they wouldn't show up in eggs at all. Your Gyarados has a lot of items. Oh, E-Man has an item that can steal items. Interesting. I didn't even know there was an item like that. Sort of like Thief, but in item form. Well, you got time to take the items off data, don't you? Black Hole is the name? Okay. Seems fitting. Hey, She-Wolf, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, bud. You have time to change them to other mons that you can't get... Yo, you can't get rid of them completely? Interesting. Alright, no shiny. We go again. Eating lunch, finished crocheting 2 penguins. Ooh, hope they turned out real nice and cute. I mean, knowing you, they probably did. Alright, no shiny there. Pocket size and have keychains. Oh, so they're mini penguins? Nice. You don't know how to spell the noise penguins make? Yeah, neither do I. In fact, I can't even really remember what it is. If I stream Wednesday, I probably won't make it. Gotcha, Seawolf. No worries if you can't. Everyone has their own lives outside of YouTube. Like, in fact, life is going to be changing my schedule soon. I'm not sure if you've been in when I've announced it, She-Wolf, but I'm going to be changing my stream time from 2 to 10 a.m. Eastern. Great, no shiny there. We go again. Gotcha, She-Wolf. No worries either way. Hopefully whatever you need to do Wednesday you have a good time with. But is this important? Okay. Nothing I need to do right now. Sorry, I just got a text from, a colleague. Random fact in Winnie the Pooh movie, Tigger's big movie. Tigger makes a joke and constantly repeats a word in the dictionary. Onomatopoeia, which is the word for sound noise. Nice. Hey, Kieran, welcome back. Welcome on in. Just got back from camp. Nice. Hope we had a good time. Yeah, the sound cat makes meow is an onomatopoeia. Yeah. No shiny. Your friend who's a really good artist drew one of your characters too? Ooh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's always nice to get a good, cool art piece. Like, I wasn't too much into it until I started streaming, but, like, ever since I've worked with, like, Ember and Joyce on some of this stuff, like the overlays and the Jirachi thumbnail that I put up the other day, like, it's definitely made me appreciate art a heck of a lot more. And good art at that. They're both fantastic. Pouring right outside, so you had to fold it so you'd fit in your bag. Well, at least you kept it nice and protected. That's the important thing. Not strange they picked an actual word for Tigger to say. It's funny that it's the meaning of the word. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Nice. I don't know if irony is the right word there, but I guess a little cheeky thing that they did so that instead of saying an onomatopoeia, he's just saying onomatopoeia. He used to draw a WAP, but stopped and graduated. Gotcha, She-Wolf. Yeah. Like, I was kind of into drawing in middle school, but I was never that good at it. I had a friend who got me into it, though. You still draw, kinda? Nice, Star. You learned how to crochet around that time, so that sort of filled your artistic void. Got you. Yeah, for me, music is what really fills in that artistic void for me. If you remember correctly, the joke was that he just liked the way the word sounded. Dang. Welcome back, Phantom. No shiny there. Right, yeah, writing filled that void for you. I could definitely tell, Data. You're a good writer. Well, I still need to read your thing, god dang it, but... yeah, from what it sounds like, you're a good writer. Think you know what you're adding to the run? Nice. Only first stage. Ooh, that's a pretty big challenge. Well, I mean, there are also mons that don't evolve at all that'll probably make it a little easier. But like, sticking to only first stage will be rough if you don't do that. Time to collect eggs. Got you. Excludes unevolving. Yeah. Ooh, that's going to be tricky, Star. Good luck with that. Thanks to your other playthrough, you were able to add passives to a lot of mons. Nice, Data. Nice. Didn't know Gyarados' passive ability is multi-scale. Oh my goodness, that sounds strong. In Intimidate's already pretty strong, Gyarados, because its physical bulk is much lower than its special bulk without Intimidate, but just throw multi-scale on top of that, and like, unless you're hitting it with Thunder, it's not going to die. The second you get Duraludon, ooh, Duraludon's going to be pretty broken in that. Although, is Duraludon Indigo Disc exclusive? I don't know. Maybe. He is, got you. So no cheesing it with Duraludon. Picking of crafts, drawing, crochet, rainbow, loom, or the dangerous needle felting. Okay, got you, She-Wolf. I'm not familiar with all of those crafts, but it sounds like you have a really wide variety there. Yeah, Duraludon's not version exclusive, it's just exclusive to the last DLC data, that's what I'm saying. So, like, you can't get it until after you beat the Elite Four and you beat Kieran a bunch of times and everything. They're all different? Yeah. DLCs are new to Pokemon? I mean, it's weird to say it, but they're like 5 or 6 years old now. Like, DLCs came around in, what, Sword and Shield, which is... It's not an old game, but it's not a new game either. It makes me feel old saying that, because, like, I was an adult when Sword and Shield came out. You enjoy all of them. Haven't done Rainbow Loom in 2 years. Got you. What is Rainbow Loom, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, I feel that, Data. What were you doing when Sword and Shield came out? Oh, you stopped playing Pokemon because you didn't have any of the consoles. I got you. I mean, I've always been a Nintendo fan first, so I get Nintendo consoles pretty much at launch. But I get that that can be expensive, so it's definitely not for everyone. Hey, JK, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, bud. Rubber bands that are the size of a thumbnail on a loom, using a hook to attach them together to make something. Okay, I think I kind of get what you're saying, Shielf. I think I've seen that before. Sword and Shield is 5 years old. Aren't they 2019? I forget the exact release star, so you could tell me by what Google says. I'm not going to Google that right now. You got a pick of something you made? Gotcha, She-Wolf. Or let me see. Okay. Is this what it feels like to have kids that grow too fast? Well, I'm not at that stage of life, Data, so I can't relate to that yet. I don't know. We haven't gotten a new Eevee Evo in like 10 to 15 years. Yeah, since X and Y, which was a while ago now. At least 10 years. Here you go. Alright, let me see if I could blow that up a bit. Oh yeah, that's pretty cute, She-Wolf. It's the dragon from the Aragon series. Oh, that's a throwback. I think I've only read the first Aragon book, and that was back when I was in school, so it's been a long time. Well, we talked about that last night, Data. So you're a little out of luck there. You're all alone down. It's nice. Glad you can enjoy the Solitude, Phantom. The Scarlet Violet tutorial is so much. It's so slow-paced. It takes so long. Yeah, they've definitely blown up the tutorials in the new games. I'm not a fan of that. Makes replaying it really hard. Took you forever to finish it? Dang, well, it turned out nice, She-Wolf, so take some pride in that. Alone until Friday? Gotcha, Phantom. I hope you enjoy the time to yourself. Took a lot of rubber bands over 10k. Yeah, like it was hard to differentiate because I can still only see it from a somewhat distance, so it was hard to tell it was rubber bands. Just let me ride around on your past Spike Lizard and do the most challenging thing. Yeah. I want a motorbike. Heck, we could take a page out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead of card games on motorcycles, Pokemon battles on motorcycles. In your book, characters are supposed to get dragons. Nice, Data. Leg bike, yeah. Oh, Koraidon, not Miraidon. Well, there are both. There's a Koraidon Scarlet, Miraidon's Violet, so... It just depends on which game you get. I have both, but I play Violet more. You realize the dragons aren't doing much, so you don't know if you'll keep it? Okay, just cut the fat out. Mythical creature pets. Okay, that could be cool. You think Quaxley is the best due to its typing? I mean, they're all much better with their hidden abilities. Like, I don't know which is the best competitively. They're all pretty dang good. I think that's why I haven't done much range Loom, just because it took a lot of material and time. No, Crochet isn't much better, but Yarn is easier to find and work with. Yeah. I can definitely see how Yarn is much easier to work with. That makes a perfect sense. That'll add some variety and allow new angles rather than just dragons. Yeah, that's pretty good call, Data. I like that. Competitively speaking, Skeletors is doing the best? Okay. Well, I guess we're only talking first stage here, so it's like... You have a little water duck, you have a little firecroc, or you have a little grass cat. Neither of them are that good, but then again, nothing will be that good. Playing Violet in French, and it's like torture. Don't care. Menzi, let me run around with your Miraidon. You only understand some French too? Yeah, I'd have the same thing. I took Spanish in high school, so for me, if I did a second language playthrough, it would be Spanish. But the only reason I do that is for Ditto, and I have some foreign Dittos already, so I don't really need to do that. Your favorite Gen 9 starter is the first one you chose. Masquerada, mainly due to its hidden ability Protean. Yeah, without it, the Grass Clad has a quad weak to Bug. I mean, they did nerf Protean this generation, so it's not all good. But it's still a really good ability for Meowscarada. Water is the best, arguably, due to the amount of types weak to it made into Titans, Starbases, and Gyms. And it's not going to do well against some of the early gyms. But I guess you want to consider the later gyms mostly, because that's going to be the harder ones. Time to crochet a purple mushroom. Nice, Seawolf. Maybe someone can get the Child of Kerberos. Maybe Fenrir is better? I don't know, Data. You probably know that mythology stuff better than me. You just chose Quaxley and Soulflake, Coco, and Sprigatito from your original Scarlet game? Got you. Yeah, in my Scarlet playthrough, I chose Quaxley. And then in Violet, I chose Fuecoco. And I think I got both Fuecoco and Sprigatito from trades. Since I didn't play Violet for a little while. When I first got it. I started with Scarlet, that was my primary for a while. Then I got the Gimme Ghoul event on Scarlet and switched to Violet so I could preserve the Gimme Ghoul event on Scarlet. Him and Fletchender might make it easier, or is Sprigatito better? I don't know. Let me think. I mean, yeah, Fletchender, well, it would be Fletchling, not Fletchender. Unless you're talking about going to the middle stage and stopping there. Then you'd get a fire type with Fletchender. Yeah, well, there's also Houndour in the cave, so that's a nice early fire. That's a pretty solid early fire type, too. Only the first stage? Oh, so yeah, so you'd only get Fletchling then, not even Fletchender. Fenrir is a giant wolf, the child of Loki and an unnamed giantess. Okay. Yeah, we've talked about Kerberos before. You had your sister give you a Fuecoco and use Ditto with the gift Lico's Sprigatito. Okay, that's a pretty good idea. And I wanted the Shiny Charm early, so I wasn't able to wait for those events, but... yeah. Got a Shiny Lickitung, JK? Heck yeah! I mean, I don't need Lickitungs thanks to PLA, but that's awesome you got it, so congrats, bud. It's not Kerberos, it's Cerberus. I've heard it both ways. I'm not a huge mythology buff, so I don't know. I'm fine with it. I don't really picky about that. Unless Data is going to correct me. He knows mythology much better than me. And you too? Okay. It is Cerberus, but you talk how you want so you're not picky? Okay. Half your mythology from Percy Jackson? Okay. It's Cerberus, but you've heard it both ways, especially if you're more Western? Okay. So it's not, like, out there that I've heard it as Kerberos, although everyone seems to prefer Cerberus, so I'll try to remember that. Poor Fuecoco just wanted an apple. Aw, did it roast it too much? Find a way to get all the starters without home. Nice, nice. I mean, if I remember right, there might be an event in home, actually. Well, it'll require home, but... if you don't mind that, I think there's an event in home that lets you get all the starters. Somehow. I forget the exact details, but they've been doing that kind of gift distribution for a lot of the games now. Could have been a Papa Berry? Okay. Mystery gift? Maybe. We've always heard, sir, but you don't care. You give the word turquoise an extra T. So you're no spot to be correcting me? Yeah. In everyone's pronunciation's a little different. There's a lot of regional stuff about it, too. Like, pronunciations can be literally all over the place if you go to even a different part of the same country. Lico's Quaxley, Roy's Fuecoco, and Lico's Sprigatito. Oh, I'm not thinking of those, Star. I'm thinking of... I think they normally give away hidden events, or hidden ability starters on Pokemon Home if you deposit a Pokemon from that game. So, like, if you put in a Pokemon Scarlet Pokemon into Pokemon Home, they'll give you all 3 starters. Just always done that and it gets on your mom's nerves so you like to mess with her? Nice, Seawolf. Thought it was Dodge Quaxley? I'm not following the anime too closely, so I wouldn't know. I watched the first, like, 10 episodes in Japanese. And that's it. Cerberus' younger sibling is called Orthrus. Okay, that's also familiar dog to me. I think that beast was in Bravely Default. Maybe it was Orthrus that was in, Bravely Default and not Cerberus. I forget. Been a while since I played Bravely Default. Home feels like cheating to you? Got you. That's fair. Thanks to YouTube Shorts, you heard Nemona's English voice. They've already gotten to Nemona in English? Dang. They're going fast now. It took a while for them to launch the series, but I guess they're chugging through it now. His rightful name, Fluffy. Oh my goodness. They have? Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to catch up to that at some point. I don't know when, but now that they have the actual English dub out, I'll probably keep an eye on that. You're a Harry Potter fan? That's very fair, She-Wolf. I'm not. Well, I've watched all the movies. I haven't read all the books. But yeah. It was definitely an interesting watch when I did watch it. Mega Gyarados versus a Skeledirge. Oh, advantage Mega Gyarados. Easy. Water beats Fire, Dark beats Ghost. Yeah. So what if it's a different three-headed dog? Yeah, three-headed dog. Still a cutie. Alright, not shiny. You've actually crocheted a three-headed dog. It's yellow with black on the faces. Aww. For some reason, I'm thinking of a Labrador, even though I have no idea what breed of dog it is. But that's still cute. More like a bully breed. Okay. Yeah, three-headed Labrador. That was a little out there. Alright, no shiny. You're thinking of a red golden retriever like Clifford? Ooh, okay. So it's based on a Cerberus and not Fluffy because of the tail. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a dog expert either, so... mythology and dogs both go a little over my head. Yeah, also hydration check. I have not been hydrating this stream. It's been less than an hour, so it's not the end of the world, but I'm starting to feel it from talking all this much. Make sure y'all are hydrating too. Posture check. Make sure y'all are taking good care of yourselves. Dogs are easy to memorize the looks of, and if you pay attention enough, mythology is one big story. Yeah, that's kind of where it all comes from. Just a big story that came over time. Oh, I see. You just followed a pattern, and the lady wanted to have a flattish face. Okay. The internet has adopted many mythical stories. Okay. Why do strangers always think your husky is a German Shepherd? Dang. I mean, is it like a brown husky? I mean, even then, I don't see German Shepherds having a lot of white, I think, so... Like, a brown and white husky would be hard to mistake for a German Shepherd, still, I think. It's fully white? Dang, that's even harder to mistake, then. Alright, no shiny. This Husky, let me blow that up in just a second. Aww. Yeah, that is a really white husky, but that's pretty cute. Probably his size, he's small for the breed. Okay, that's fair. And I don't know what's normal for dog breeds. I know Huskies are probably more of a mid-sized breed, if I remember right. Yeah, like, the most experience I had with dogs is like the Nintendo Dogs games and Nintendo Dogs and Cats for the DS, that whole series. Huskies are like 70 plus while he's 50 to 60. Okay, that seems a little bit on the... Well, your dog seems a little bit on the smaller side, but it seems like Huskies in general are on the bigger side. Explain Medusa the best you can? Okay. You can get a Sprigatito and a Fuecoco as well. Nice star. The first is that you think Aphrodite was jealous that Medusa was getting more attention as the beautiful woman. They have put a curse on her, that anyone who locks eyes with her will turn to stone. Okay. Which is Poseidon was into Medusa and his wife put the curse on her. Okay. So I guess, well, there's still the third story you haven't told me, but it seems like the stories that you're telling are like Medusa got cursed to have that curse to turn into stone. Medusa did some bad things in Athena's temple. Athena don't like ye. Athena say, nobody can look at you anymore. Oh, so you're saying Athena put the curse on her. But I guess the common thread is that someone cursed her to have that stone, turning people to stone thing. Just a question of who did it. Athena put the blessing into her to protect her from men's wants. Okay. So there's a fourth story. So you remember that Zeus is the one who cursed her. Okay. Yeah, Data, exactly. Dozen stories to the original. Yeah, it's just how the stories got spread. 3.5, which is that except Athena is mad. So she does a touch she can't like anymore. I mean, you're definitely more in touch with it than I am. Like, I didn't even realize Medusa was cursed. Like, I just knew that she turned people to stone, but I didn't know how. Alright, no shiny. Oh, Medusa was a normal human until it turned? Okay. And she has two sisters? Dang. Armin's name in French is literally Pepper? Dang. That's pretty funny. I mean, I guess he's the sandwich maker, but still Pepper. One that has super sharp claws, and the other one has a scream that can break glass. Okay. Zeus liked her, and out of jealousy of other men, he cursed her to that, but I don't know. Okay, that's fair. Screaming to break glass is impressive in Greek mythology times. Nowadays, it's just a normal thing. I mean, I wouldn't call it normal. It still takes some vocal talent to do it. Because, like, you gotta figure out what pitch to do, and you gotta do it loud enough. Maybe comics have made you numb to superpowers? Maybe. Like, I remember this Mythbusters clip, if any of y'all have seen Mythbusters back in the day. Where they were trying to break glass, and they had some vocalist do it just with his own voice. Like, it took a pro to do it with his own voice, no amplification or anything, but he did it. You got to learn Greek mythology for English class? Yeah, I think that was my freshman year of high school. We had a little bit of that with, like, the Iliad and the Odyssey. You own 3 copies of the Odyssey? Dang. Yeah, I own 0. That was a pick it up freshman year and put it back down. Greek and Roman mythology are literally the same thing. Yeah, I have heard that. The gods are very similar, just renamed. Some of it stays with you and some of it doesn't. Yeah. You vastly prefer Norse mythology. That I have. I'm even less familiar than Greek mythology with. A box set of the Iliad, the Odyssey, and the... I've never even heard of that third one for your birthday. Dang. Her scream could do way more, like break concrete and destroy gods' eardrums. Okay, got you. Oh, you got an adamant? Nice data. You just like learning about the creatures? Yeah, some of them are have really cool lore. I don't think you needed to say that, Data. You like Loki's kids, and that's fine. They're just, like, cool people. Or cool things, or whatever they are. It's a Roman story, which is kind of a continuation of the Iliad. Okay. It's about... I still don't know how to say that, but who was on the Trojan side of the war. Okay. You want to watch The Mask now? I do not know that movie or show. Never even heard of it. Hel is the name of Loki's daughter. She's the ruler of Hel. Basically the underworld of Norse mythology. Oh, but it's all ice. Okay. It's a movie. It's funny. Gotcha, She-Wolf. Oh, Loki is the reason the mask was created? Okay. Coming together. It's got that really big actor in it, but you're so bad with names. And I'm so terrible with names, unless it's literally Ryan Reynolds, I probably wouldn't recognize it either. Loki's second kid is Fenfyr, the giant wolf you were referring to earlier. Norse mythology has a lot of giant wolves. That's not shiny. But Fenfyr is the most known and important during Ragnarok. Okay. Have you seen the new Sonic movies? No, I've heard that, especially after the whole... Like, I remember the scandal with, like, the first Sonic movies trailer. How I had to completely redo Sonic's face after that. But yeah, after that, I just haven't watched it. But I think I do vaguely remember that guy who you're talking about. Loki's third kid is the World Serpent. Not going to try to spell the real name, and I doubt I could say it. Yeah, probably not. Think it's Tim. Okay, Tim Curry. Yeah, that sounds like a name I've heard before. Remembered from the Sonic movie, you love those movies? Got you. Main actor in The Mask, and it's hilarious? Ooh, nice. Alrighty then, I think we're closer to the end of stream and beginning. I'm not going to end quite yet. But while I'm thinking that, I just wanted to ask it, now that I have my 3DS capture card in, are there any requests for, like, DS content that you'd want? I have all the Pokemon games pretty much, and a few other games too, like Pokemon Conquest, Fire Emblem, so any requests I'd be more than happy to listen to. Can't wait for the third one. Haven't heard much news on it, but you heard he comes back for the third one. Nice. Jim Curry never does a second roll, let alone a third one. Oh no, TCM. Actually, Diamond is like the one game I don't have because I lost it. Do I have Pokemon Conquest? I do, Data. I do have Pokemon Conquest. Anything in X and Y? Gotcha, She-Wolf. So we got Conquest, we got X and Y, but also welcome on in, TCM. I don't think I said hi. Hope you're doing well, bud. If you're interested in Conquest content, okay, that would be pretty cool to bring. Like, I know I've beaten the main playthrough of Conquest in the past, but I've never beaten all the side stories, and there are a ton of them. So yeah, I think Pokemon Conquest could be fun to bring to the channel. That's kind of like my style of RPG, too. Like, a little bit of turn-based, so yeah. I'd be more than happy to dig that game up and bring it here. Thanks for the lurk, TCM. Much appreciated. And also, I saw that wasn't there for it, but I heard you got the Shiny Rayquaza yesterday, so congrats on that. Sorry, I'm talking to you while you're lurking. I don't know if you're busy or anything, but just congrats. You don't even need to respond. Here, Conquest is one of the best spin-offs next to Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, it's a shame they hadn't remade it, but I think it's because it was a collaboration with, like, the Nobunaga's Ambition series or something. And I don't think they've been able to do that again. He stole Ray from you? Dang. Dominant Trumbull Terry sounds more terrifying than Quaking Earth Titan. Oh yeah, that actually does. We're back. Welcome back, Star. That expansion has been a Pokemon Conquest 2? Yeah. Oh, I did the counter a little early there, but just a little bit. I just don't need to up it now. Just got an idea. What's that data? What if the players go to the Conquest universe? Like, it's a separate universe from normal Pokemon, and Palkia just takes them there, dang. It'd be fun to play Sea Pokemon Mystery Dungeon as well. Ooh, that would actually be fun. I want to track down Pokemons in Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. I have Time and Darkness, but not Sky, so that would be a really cool game to track down. A third universe, and it still fits with Pokemon? Yeah. So we got Conquest, we got X and Y, we got Sky. You saw Explorers of Sky at Booklands for like $25. Oh, dang. I would have jumped on that if I saw that myself. Unfortunately, yeah, it is probably sold by now. That's a great deal on that. Menzie, Pepper, and Cassiope. Oh, but you haven't seen Penny's actual name yet. Okay. Just Pokemon or any DS game? Any DS game that I could reasonably access to you. I'll let you know if like I can't get to it. Yeah, like another game I gotta track down is one of the original Pokemon Ranger games. Like, I'd want both that and Shadows of Almia, but that's probably a little too much money for me to spend right now, as much as I want Shadows of Almia again. But if I get Pokemon Ranger, then I could do a little Hackerman stuff and get the Manaphy Egg event on that game. So I'll probably go ahead and bring that. I have quite a few Spyro games on DS. Those I don't have, and I probably... Like, I think they have Spyro collections on, like, Steam or something, so I'd probably bring it on Steam if it was anything. But yeah, that's something I'd consider. I've never played Spyro before, or at least not outside of, like, those McDonald's game machines. That might be the only time I've ever played Spyro. Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs on your Wii U. Nice. Yeah, I know Pokemon Ranger Sky was on, or Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Sky was on the Wii U too, but I didn't pick it up. I was going to, but then I was away from my house for too long before the eShop shut down. Three to four Spyro games on the DS. Favorite is Dawn of the Dragons. Okay. Grinded up to level 78 and still couldn't beat it. Dang, Data. Check out your games. It's been a bit. Gotcha, She-Wolf. I was gonna go to 200, but I could probably push it a little further. So, yeah. Or if you don't want to check it now, then we could do whatever. Super Mercy Dungeon sounds fun. Yeah, I played that on the channel before, but I'd be more than happy to do another playthrough of it. I love that game so much. No shiny there. You got four Spyro games just for the DS. Nice. Do I have Black and White 1 and 2? I do, Data. I have both. I have actually, I think, all four of them. Alright, no shiny there. She-Wolf, are you looking through your DS games right now, or are you going to do that another time, just so I know? A New Beginning, The Eternal Night, Shadow Legacy, and Dawn of the Dragons. Got you. Desperately need to learn the story. Okay, Data, I could consider bringing that to the channel. Like, I might do a Nuzlocke of those. Turo is Turum, not very different, but we have Clavel, who's literally just lost one L. Hey, Chris, you actually came in just as we're about to end, but I think we have enough people for a small raid, so I think we'll go ahead and do that today. You can next time. Gotcha, She-Wolf. So let's see who's live. Ooh, she's someone who actually don't get to raid that often and probably won't anymore since I'm going even earlier. Oh yeah, that's one announcement that I do want to share. I'll be going live. Hey, Chris, thank you so much for the sub. She-Wolf, I just found someone to raid, but I'll definitely consider that if you catch me before I get an idea next time. I know you can't Discord message me, so I'd be more than happy for you to, like, share it and delete or something next time. But yeah, we'll go on a hashtag Pirate Hunter Raid. Please use the tag once and only once, because we don't want to spam her chat. She's an amazing person. And I'll probably be live around 10 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. I'm going to be changing my time because my schedule's changed. Yeah, She-Wolf could also tell Data, but yeah. So, yeah, please like and sub to her content if you're not already, because she's amazing. But yeah, I'll hopefully catch you live 10 a.m. tomorrow. Until then, thank you.